Revenge films.
In order to propose to my soon-to-be fiancé, Ashley, I went to buy a popular engagement ring. I took her to a beautiful restaurant and proposed, and Ashley happily accepted the ring and said yes! The two of us were on cloud 9 after that. As we went around to look at wedding venues and try on dresses and tuxedos, every single day was full of happiness as we got ready for the big day. I was originally working full-time for a company, but ever since I was a college student, I was investing in stocks, and perhaps I had a talent for it, because I was able to increase my profits steadily. Eventually, I was able to build an income that was way more than my full-time job, so I retired from working for a company. While continuing in stocks and other investments, before I met Ashley, I was traveling overseas for a while, and thinking about doing a trip around the world. But that was when I met Ashley, and we both fell for each other quickly, and started dating. Ashley was very pretty, and when we first started dating, a lot of people told me that they were jealous of me. All of the preparations for the wedding were also going smoothly, and every day was great. When one day, one of my friends from college called me. "Hey, long time no see. How have you been?" "I've been great. What about you?" "Well, yeah, but more importantly, you're getting married soon, aren't you?" "Yeah, I am. I was actually just thinking about how I need to hand you your invitation." "Actually, about that, there's something I need to talk to you about." "What?" "Your fiancé. Her name is Ashley, right?" Yeah, that's right. But had you met her before?" "Oh, someone showed me a photo once. I think it was Thomas." "I remember he asked me for a photo once, so I sent one to him. But what about that?" Well, you see..." "What's the matter? Just spit it out. It's written all over your face that you want to tell me something. You and I are friends, aren't we? So don't hesitate and just say it." "You seem really happy, so I really didn't want to tell you this. And I've been thinking about it for a while now, but I knew that I had to tell you before you get married." "Sure. It's about your fiancé, Ashley. But she actually lives in my neighborhood." "Oh yeah, you guys do live in the same area." "Yeah, and from my apartment window, I can see down to the streets. But I often see Ashley walking around with other guys." "What? No. No way. There's no way that Ashley would do something like that?" "I'm telling you the truth. I really didn't want to do this, but here. Look at this." My friend pulled out his phone, and he showed me a few photos. He was taking them from the second floor window, so the photo quality wasn't that great. But there was no doubt that it was Ashley. What shocked me even more was that it wasn't just one other guy. This guy, and the guy in the next photo, they're not the same, are they? "Yeah. At first I thought it might be her brother, but then it really didn't seem that way." He was right. It didn't seem that way at all. They were holding hands, and no matter how you looked at it, it was a romantic relationship. But also, Ashley didn't have siblings anyway, and I've never heard of any relatives that she's close to either. But also, recently you've been uploading on your social media that you've been traveling around, right? "Oh yeah, I was actually thinking about a new business, so I've been going all over the place from Alaska all the way down to Texas. So every time that I'd see Ashley walking around with another guy would always be when you're not here in the city. It almost felt like she was confirming on your social media that you weren't here before cheating." "No way. But now that you mention it, she always asked me where I am when I'm coming back. I thought it was just because she missed me and she wanted me to come back soon. But I guess that wasn't the case. I really wanted to believe in Ashley, and my thoughts were stirring. But my friend sitting in front of me was always an honest friend from college, and he's never lied before in my years of knowing him. And more than anything, the photos of Ashley with multiple men told the entire story." "I'm not going to say anything further, but I do think that you should maybe do some research into Ashley once more before you get married." "You're right." "I'm really sorry. I didn't want to destroy your happiness, but I also didn't want you to have an unhappy marriage, and today, I decided to tell you this, knowing that it may end our friendship." "You idiot! There's no way that our friendship is going anywhere. I'm still in shock, and I can't really catch up yet. But just like you said, I'm going to do some research." "Yeah. If you need anything at all, you can always call me." After that, I went to a detective agency, and I asked them to look into Ashley. And just as my friend had said, she was completely guilty. In the investigation, they had photos of her going in and out of hotels, and in the end, we discovered that she was cheating on me with 5 other men. That means that she was 6-timing, including me. What a woman! I felt the anger suddenly start boiling inside of me, and I decided that I would get my revenge on Ashley. From there, I desperately held back the boiling feeling inside of me. And even after that, I acted normally with Ashley. Ashley didn't show any signs of cheating in front of me. If my friend hadn't told me, I probably wouldn't have noticed anything at this point still. In that case, I would have gotten married without knowing any of this. When I thought about that, it was terrifying. And with this, I gathered that Ashley was probably just after me for my money. The day of the wedding arrived, and Ashley said to me,
"We're going to be so happy. You and I are going to be together forever,"
she said as she jumped into my arms, but I didn't feel anything. If anything, all I could think about was the revenge that was about to happen in just a few moments. I notified the venue staff about a slight change to the program, and the wedding reception started. Ashley was congratulated by many people, and with tears streaming down her face, she went around the room saying thank you. Seeing this was nothing but shameless at this point. As the wedding reception continued, the venue staff set up the thing that I had prepared. It was finally time for my revenge.
There is now going to be a surprise from the groom to the bride.
When Ashley heard the announcement,
"I'm so happy. I wonder what the surprise is."
However, a few seconds later, photos were displayed for the entire venue to see, and Ashley's eyes froze. Across the big screen were multiple photos of Ashley in the midst of her affairs. In an instant, the entire venue started to buzz.
"Hey! What on earth are you trying to do?"
When I told Ashley that my friend told me that she was cheating on me, she went into a panic, and she wasn't able to form any words. Just her mouth was moving, and she was pointing at the photos on the screen. Then I borrowed a mic from the staff and made my speech. As you can see, what you're looking at right now is evidence that the bride has been cheating on me. As I said that, Ashley began throwing a tantrum next to me.
"That's not true! I would never cheat on you! Erase this! Erase this all now!"
At her family table, Ashley's mother collapsed from the shock, and her father was yelling, "You need to stop those photos immediately!" The venue was buzzing.
Does that mean Ashley the bride was cheating?
Not only that, but those are all different guys in the photos! I overheard those voices, and into the mic, I replied, "That's right! Actually, I only recently heard about this as well, and it turns out that the bride was cheating on me with not just 1, but 5 other men."
5 people?
5 people?! That's insane! Even though she was about to get married! That's the situation, so please, disregard this marriage, because it never happened. Of course, we'll be returning all of the gift money, and as an apology for the inconvenience, I'll be paying for all of your transportation fees as well. I'm terribly sorry for having you all participate in such a ridiculous farce. As I said that, and tried to leave the wedding venue, Ashley came running after me.
"I'm so sorry! I don't know what came over me, but I was planning on ending them all when I got married!"
Ashley came crying to me, but I looked down at her with cold eyes. You really are a piece of crap. I did a full investigation through a detective agency, and I went to speak with all 5 of those guys, of course. And you know what one of them said? That you said to him that you'd be getting married to a guy with money soon, and that after that, you'll be able to spend as much money as you want. You were planning on going on a vacation with that guy too, weren't you? When I said that, she turned completely pale and was at a loss for words. For everybody that came to this wedding, I dragged them into my revenge. So of course I'll be returning them their money. I'll pay them for the inconvenience and their transportation fees. I'll pay whatever, but not you. Because you fooled me, and while cheating on me with 5 other guys, you tried to marry me for my money. And of course, you'll be paying for that.
"No way! I'm so sorry. I'm going to apologize. I'll do anything for you for the rest of my life, so please forgive me. I love you.
After sleeping around with multiple men? Don't disgust me. The only thing that you can do for me is to pay every penny of the settlement fee that I'm going to sue you for. Those were my last words, and I left. After that, just as I declared, I sued Ashley for destroying the engagement. Because we were engaged, of course, I also sued the other 5 guys, and served them justice as well. Among them, apparently some were married, and Ashley's being sued by their wives as well. I also heard that she was disowned by her parents after this, so I can only imagine she'll be spending the rest of her life trying to pay back whatever loan she has to take out now. Well, she did it all to herself, so I certainly have no pity for that.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.